What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southall, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I should have talked about like a few days ago, but it is about Goldberg coming back to the WWE. He came back just last week on Raw, which was, I believe, the 17th of October edition of Monday Night Raw. I know I haven't reviewed Raw in like a month, which is like the longest I've gone without reviewing a Raw, so just that's the thing about Raw. They haven't been getting my attention as much, so that's why I've kind of left it off the back burner for a little bit, this whole Goldberg thing, but I kind of had to talk about it eventually. So yeah, Goldberg came back to Raw this week, and it was pretty fucking awesome, man. I really enjoyed seeing Goldberg back. He looked in pretty good shape. I thought Michael Cole was going to interview him, but he ended up pissing off a little bit through, which I was happy because I didn't want to see Michael Cole with Goldberg on his return. But pretty much, yeah, so Goldberg did his old speech, he did his entrance, which is still badass, man. When Goldberg comes out there and he's got like the fucking steam coming out of his nose like a dragon and stuff, it's awesome as hell. And the sparks flying in his face and the big pyro, nothing beats it, man. Nothing beats it. And of course, when he was walking back and all the people were clapping and cheering for him, it was pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Goldberg, he came out to address the stuff about Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman pretty much called out Goldberg to a match against Lesnar in the future, and pretty much Goldberg's like, yeah, I accept your challenge, and guess what, Brock, you're last. That's pretty much what he said in that promo, and he did say some other stuff, how he's so happy to be back and all that kind of stuff, and how he's gets to be the pre-order on 2K WWE 17, according to him. That's how he says it. But overall, it was a really damn good promo, and apparently Goldberg hasn't been that well known for cutting like great promos or whatever, which doesn't surprise me. He doesn't seem like the type of wrestler that would come out there and just, cut a 5-minute incredible promo like a CM Punk or whatever. He's just a guy that, he says what he needs to says. No, he says what needs to be said, and he goes on and kicks a lot of people's ass. You know who else should be booked like that? Your United States Champion, Roman Reigns. But, I don't know, Roman hasn't been that bad recently. As long as he's out of the world title picture, which he is, so that's good. But, yeah, Goldberg pretty much accepted his challenge with Lesnar, and I'm guessing it's going to happen at Survivor Series, although they could have it at the Alamo Dome at the Royal Rumble next year, but they'll probably have it for Survivor Series, because I think that's going to be the big one-on-one match headlining the show, and then there'll be the other 5-on-5 matches going on as well. So, overall, yeah, I quite enjoyed his promo. Probably one of the best promos he's ever cut in his career. And I'm not really sure how I feel about the match, though, because look at it this way. 12 years ago, we had Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at WrestleMania 20. And that was not a very well received match. It was pretty shit. We can't lie about that. Brock was leaving to go to the NFL, and I think Goldberg was leaving to do something, I don't know. And the fans already knew about it, so they'd boo the whole place down. Stone Cold was also the guest referee, and I think Goldberg did beat Lesnar or whatever, and he ended up stunning both guys so that the fans would go home happy. So, yeah, I really hope that they can right the wrongs from WrestleMania 20 like 12 years ago. But then again, I was thinking to myself, if they couldn't have a good match 12 years ago, how are they going to put on a good match now? Lesnar's matches, a lot of people have been starting to complain about Lesnar's matches a lot recently because it seems to be the same old stuff, suplex and all that, which I can kind of see why they feel that way. It is starting to get a little bit monotonous, but I still like seeing Lesnar come out, Couldn't you imagine if he did that every single week? Then we have a proper reason to complain about that. But he's only wrestling like 4 or 5 times a year, so I wouldn't freak out that bad about it. But how I feel like the match is going to go down, yeah, I'm a bit concerned about it, honestly, because like I said before, if they couldn't put on a good match 12 years ago, what means they can put on a good match now? Goldberg's a lot older, Lesnar's a lot older, and, they might be a bit more slow in the ring or whatever, but who knows? Maybe this could be a complete change around. Maybe this could be like a fine wine. It gets better with age. Who knows? But I do feel like, I really hope these two guys put on a great match. I really, really do. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. But then again, Goldberg was never really that great in the ring to begin with. You know, he was just the guy that goes out there, beats up jobbers, hits a spear, hits a jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. You know, he's just there to be a strong-looking badass, you know. But, yeah, he's not really that well known for putting on 5-star classic matches or whatever. But, you know, he's had a few good matches in his time. I think he had a match with DDP at Halloween Havoc 98. Apparently that was meant to be really, really good. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Goldberg's never been the greatest, you know, in-ring performer of all time or anything. But then again, neither is Lesnar. But Lesnar is a freak athlete. He can do so much in that ring. And I hope he does show that in his match at Survivor Series instead of just doing a bunch of fucking suplexes and F5s, you know, repeated over and over again like we've been seeing the last 2 to 3 years in his matches. So hopefully he could change some stuff up to fit Goldberg's style, which I think he can. And of course, Heyman is going to do a fantastic job hyping this up. And I know Lesnar is going to be out, I think, next week or tomorrow in a couple of days or whatever on Raw to talk about how Goldberg's response to him and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is my quick little thoughts on Goldberg coming back to Raw. Really enjoyed it. A bit excited and nervous to see where this is going, but I really do hope that Goldberg can put on a good performance and they can right that wrong from 12 years ago. And so when people think Lesnar and Goldberg, they can think about the match in 2016 and not the WrestleMania match in 2004. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this quick little video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you think about Goldberg coming back to the WWE. Do you think it's a good idea? Or do you think it's just WWE's ploy to promote more copies of 2K17? It's probably both, but who knows. Of course, if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackmanLove31 if you want to check me out there. Also check out the Bullshit Club, Billy Marcus TV, and the 5/8. The links will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.